Sure. Oh no. Good thing you got me covered too. Oop, beans. Good, I did not get ready before I hit this toggle everything live. But we're almost there. Almost there. Screen's all good. We getting reset. Am I the right way? I was facing the wrong way. Oh my god. Happy Sunday, everybody. We got some subscriber games coming to y'all. I posted the details. Hopefully my mic's even plugged in. I need to check. Alright, it is plugged in. Yeah, we got some subscriber games for all of y'all. I just posted the details yesterday. I had to post it on the page because for some other reason I cannot post in my own group, which is weird. We should have games on Tuesday too, unless I have another work meeting. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure I stay consistent, at least on these weekends.
New sound, tell me what does it mean?
What's up, Flinched?
It means they liking the stream, yeah.
You know, on the days that I'm unable to, I'm gonna try to make sure, even if I have to go somewhere. You know, it's like the other day I was at a co-working space downtown.
New sound, tell me
I'm
what
trying to
does
bring
it
my
mean?
laptop places too.
It means they liking the
Guess I gotta
stream,
be,
yeah.
you know, trying to give the people what they want. Unless you guys don't want it, then I'll stop.
New sound, tell me what
How's
does
everybody's
it
week
mean?
been? I haven't seen y'all since last
It means they
Sunday.
liking the stream, yeah.
Rocket League. Oh yeah. So I gotta update these numbers too. Because I do appreciate, you know, people being honest with you gotta be honest with your dollars, you know? So we did lose a few subscribers, but that's the whole reason why I told you guys. I'm
Sound,
not
tell me what
trying
does it mean?
to steal people's money
It
like
means they
that.
liking the stream, yeah.
I want to make sure that it's being spent. Your dollars are going where you really want them to go. So what did I end up taking it down to?
New sound, tell me what does it mean? It means they liking the stream, yeah.
I'll count later. Andrew, what's up? My guy. How you living, bro? Stamy, what's up? How you doing, man? How is everyone doing? It's the return of Marlian. Oh, Marlian is back. He is back, baby. Oh. Yo, if I got that, that was about to be so nasty. That was about to be so nasty. I got the flip reset off of it too. Let me wait up here. Let me see what he does. Oh, he does nothing. Yo, he almost got me on that one. Currently chilling like a villain. You've been playing a lot of Rocket League, or I feel like this season's been kind
Sound, tell
of
me what does it mean?
I don't know.
It means they liking the stream,
Maybe it's because
yeah.
that's early and people are a little burnt out. That might be why. I don't know. I just also like I actually felt the desire to like get my rank up, and I didn't even realize it was the end of the season. So last season I ended up like almost, I think I was like 2 games off SSL and Rumble, but not the rewards. I was like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. Let's go.
New sound,
And
tell me
then
what does it mean?
I was like, oh no, it's the end of the season. I
It
didn't
means they
even
liking the
realize.
stream, yeah.
I feel like Rocket League it's getting to that point, you know? Everybody's finding their own little thing. There's still like kind of the hardcore base that we got. Oh no, too much heat. Oh, and then Sultan. I literally have a bot on my team. Make sure I get Knock Spot on.
New sound, tell me what does it mean?
Booby!
It means they liking the stream, yeah.
Liking the beans, yeet. Super Bagel's got it. He's telling the Sultan. Sultan's an AI. You don't gotta tell him nothing. Ooh, but that Stinger apparently is kind of solid. Oh, we were down. We were down too. I didn't even realize. Ken, what's good? How's the music levels for you guys too, by the way? I think it's a little low. At least it is for me, so I'm gonna turn it up. Hopefully I don't get copyright. Thomas, what's up? Miss you, man. Thank you for the 69 stars. They were very nice of you. How is work going?
New sound, tell me what does it mean? It means they liking the stream,
Jose's
yeah.
here. You're tired. You're up till Among Us with that. Oh my gosh. So you probably gonna be sleeping. You probably gonna be sleeping.
New sound, tell me what does it mean? It means they liking the stream, yeah.
haven't been here for a while. That's all good, man. There's no expectation. It's be here when you can. Be here when you can.
New sound, tell me
Come
what
get
does
the
it
vibes.
mean? It means they liking the stream.
And live the life that you gotta live, man. That's the whole purpose of this stream. That's why I made that post too. You know, I don't want people to feel like I'm out here just neglecting what it is, but I practice what I preach.
New sound, tell me what does it mean? It means they liking the stream.
Kyle Clark, what's good? What if I pop this up? Oh, he popped it up for me. GG's, well played. What's everybody been up to though? Like, you know, I haven't been live for a week. Come tell me your positive things. Y'all can come in here and chill, but don't forget to pay that positivity tax. We're gonna run some subscriber games here in a second. Who's ready to run? Who's got like their ish up and ready to go? Mad busy, such a steep learning curve getting into medical billing and coding. Oh yeah. People go to school for it. You're just having to learn the job on the fly by the seat of your pants. That's the way, dude. Get on ChatGPT though. No lie, I've been teaching people at work how to do like my stuff.
New sound.
I'm like, hey, this is if you wanna do what I do.
It means they liking the stream.
I have like a whole page at work dedicated to, you know, because I do the teaching classes. I'm like, if you don't want to talk to me, here's what you have to ask ChatGPT. It'll give you the same answer. Quick smoking, you'll jump in. Boom, we got people ready in like 5 minutes. I'll start the lobby right after that. Spec Ops, I'll pick you up for something. I'll just pick you up and we can go. For now. And then we'll get everybody else in the lobby. Yeah, when I was at State Farm, I used to do, it was all process engineering. Oh, no. My bad. That's so funny. Yeah, I used to do process engineering, and I remember we were redesigning like all the end-to-end claim processes that they had. And I think it was with one of like the automobile, I think it was like when you hit someone else. I did basically, anything that was like related to auto or home insurance, I redesigned and like helped with those new systems. If you've used State Farm anytime in the last like decade. And on the tail end of it, there was like the medical billing and coding team. Like, yeah, so that's how complex it is that they had to have like a whole team. I remember being in Florida. It was in Florida because there was some law, I think, that you had to, I don't know. But all I remember was it being kind of fun because I was like, shoot, okay. You want me to just go watch these people work? You want to fly me out to Florida? I think it was Jacksonville or something too. I remember going to the beach and stuff. Giving your deposition for your court case finally. Let's go, Spec Ops. Said you've been busy, been in the process of a career change. Let's go, man. You know, for the family. Do it for the fam, cuz. What part of the medical field are you going into? Also, I saw that picture. It was so cute. So is the baby good now? You don't have any like the tube, you don't do the feeding tube? Or, because it looked like, the picture looked like it was just like you were spoon feeding her. She's looking real cute and happy. You guys are doing good. Oh, that was not good. That was my fault. Yeah, and I'll give you guys like the rundown of what's going on at work. Why I'm like, just why it's like, oh, kind of last minute. I'm like, oh, I can't, you know. I was actually working a little bit this morning. But again, I love what I do. I really like my company. I believe in what they do. I like the people I work with, so it's very, you know, it's one of those things where I don't feel like, I know I could, if I wanted to, I could have I could wait till Monday and nobody's gonna say anything, but it's one of those things, you know, when you're in the right place and you're like, yes, you want to put in the extra work so that it's successful. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is double unfortunate. We got you clenched. Rob, let me know when you're done with your smoke break, because I'm gonna pick these guys up and we're gonna do some boomer balls until people are ready. She still's a feeding tube. She's learning to eat more. Going to RN. Let's go. Congrats, man. Yeah, it is a lot of school. It is a lot of school, but there's like constantly a shortage. Constantly a shortage. So you want to talk about setting up for the family? Let's go. Oh, Jose's loaded up. All right, we'll start the lobby. We'll go straight into it. Laz, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, when I get the lobby set up, I'll just explain what's happening at work. Also, again, if you haven't checked out my website, I redid it.
New sound.
freedommindfrey.me
It means they like
or
industry. Yeah.
emmanuelawad.com. I don't expect you to remember how to spell my last name, but if you want, both of those go to the same place. And if you know anybody who is looking for like music composition or Six Sigma consulting, I will be offering that type of stuff. When's your sweatshirt coming? I'm gonna place the order. They were pre-orders. They were not made yet, so these are like made to order. Pasta, what's up, baby? So I was just talking with Raphael, actually yesterday afternoon, because I'm ordering a few other things through him too. Happy Sunday, man. Good to see you out here in these streets. Yo, I made like the best filet mignon last night with my wife. So we did a dinner date where we did cooking, she made drinks, and you know, we go to Sprouts because they have food that I can eat. And the butcher guy, he hooked it up. He gave us like the grass-fed filet mignon at like a third of the price. He was litty. I was like, okay, my guy. When we were looking at the what we want to get. But your boy, yo, we had a little olive oil thing that we picked up in Greece, like a little tiny. Sprouts is fire. We picked up a little tiny one when we were there, and so I chopped some garlic, right? And then I was like grinding it in the olive oil. Whoa, it gets better. It gets better. I put like cayenne pepper in it, and then I'm trying to remember what else I put. I put something else in it. And so then like I seasoned the steak. Yeah, I'll probably head out of here when we get start the lobby. Season the steak, right? Let it sit for a little bit. Then I chopped up rosemary and thyme and put it like in there, and I was like grinding it in there. So I seasoned the steak. I pan seared a couple of sides. Start creating this match. Pan seared a couple of sides. All right. Then we throw it in the oven. But I sat it on like a bed of garlic and some thyme, right? And then I put that stuff on top of it, and then I baked it the rest of the way. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so delicious. And you know your boy's like a grill master. You know how I be doing. Trying to get this thing. All right, lobby's live. Let's go. Don't sleep on their pre-made dinner. Yeah, I mean, the only issue with it is like with a lot of the pre-made stuff. So like I also learned that people who have wheat and gluten allergies also very often have issues with like the different gums like xanthan gum and gour gum, which basically roasts my intestines. It makes it feel like my stomach's burning, like my whole inside's burning. So a lot of stuff has that, and ever since I figured that out, it's helped quite a bit. But yeah, so I'll tell you guys about what's going on with work. Y'all know you guys know I do the whole operational excellence, Six Sigma stuff, lean, and I've been running. One of the first things I did when I got to my new company was I started a training and certification program, since I'm like certified to train people on this stuff. And it's become a primary focus for basically everybody at the company. They're all really wanting to learn about operational excellence, which is great. Like, if you ever had a company where that's the case, I would say stick there, because when leadership's invested in it, when everybody, the employees are invested in it, right? It's like it really great cultures are cultures that do the things related to it, where they have top-down strategies. They like to train people so they know what their jobs are, and then they also dedicate time to like continuous improvement stuff. Nice shot. And so, you know, with that being the case, since I've been running the training program and I've been really building up like all of the content that people reference, like the tools, project frameworks and stuff, I was doing it on a lot smaller scale. I'm just in like one department of I think like 500 people total. But now they want to do it so that it's like scalable and expandable to the whole company. And I started running a portfolio of projects as well. That's like 20 something projects, or I have a bunch of different project managers running them. So since that's happened, I've just been having a lot of meetings with different leaders across our business, and have a lot of like training classes coming up, and just setting a lot of infrastructure up for the future. So that's kind of what's been going on there, and that's why sometimes I'll have a meeting that's like it's 6 p.m. because it's like 4 p.m. for the West Coast people, and you know, if the CFO wants to meet at 6 p.m. my time, I'm meeting at 6 p.m. my time. And then sometimes I have meetings with the folks in India, and they're like they're 11 and a half hours ahead of me. So, you know, have some days where I'm going from like 7 a.m. till 6:30 p.m., 6 p.m., whatever. And I don't mind. I actually do not mind at all. I'm doing what I'm meant to do, and doing it for a company whose objective I believe in. So that's why I made that post about just not being sure of what days I'd be able to stream, and just wanted to make sure that you guys have your money going to, you know, the right place. So, yeah. So nothing dire. Don't worry, I'm okay. I had a boost though. Creative is okay. No issues. And it's not anything against my will. If I didn't want to, they totally would. You know, they totally would be like, hey, yeah, we respect it, and I would not get. I'm telling you, it's that kind of company where I would not get penalized. You know. Check out these guys. What's up, guys?
Brandon, better get your butt in here.
What? I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. I didn't show that you in
timing. Perfect timing. I loved it. I love it. I also love that that's what's going on when I'm not in here. I'm like, I always wonder, I'm like, what are they talking about?
Oh, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We were talking about Fortnite's new update, how it screwed over the system.
And me filing taxes.
Should have been talking about Helldivers, man.
I was about to say,
Oh, I need to download it now.
mentioned that.
All right, I need to get it. Wait,
oh,
Marlon,
dude, it's awesome.
Marion moved out of the country. Remember that guy? He's from Indiana. He's well, he was in Indiana. He lives out of the country now.
Them?
He's got 8 chickens, 2 goats, 2 cats.
2 cats.
Keep down the critters. Oh, nice
Dude,
shot.
nice shot. Thank you. I'll be right back.
It was a
Were you in Mexico?
Should me and Rob get in, or should we wait until next game?
If you guys want to, it's up to you. This is,
I'm in, it don't matter.
yeah, hop on in. Make it happen.
This is the warm-up game for everybody but Comet, apparently.
No, it's still warm up.
Yeah, man, congrats, though. How much, what is it like? RN's like 3 or 4 years of school, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, but,
bro.
you know, we ain't got
I
enough.
don't know.
We don't got enough. And it's not like that population's getting any younger, so shh.
Yeah.
Out to the country.
no.
Oh, okay. Still in Indiana, though? I know you were like back and forth between the two. Or not between the two, but between where you are and Indiana.
What does it mean?
I remember you had to like go back to
Music
your
like
Lord
in
or
the
something?
street, yeah.
Brandon.
I missed my plate.
What's up, dude? So yeah, you guys heard do you guys hear the whole spiel with work?
Yeah. I saw your post.
I mean, but I was just saying it in chat. If you didn't hear it, I'm gonna tell you guys the story again. Or you can go back and watch.
I was like partially paying attention because I have your stream down. Like,
Basically,
turned
it's
down.
just good news. I was just saying, like, because y'all know, like, when I mean, because you guys have been here through this
Or
from my job move too, but I mean, you guys know like what I do, right? With like the teaching, the certification, the running project teams and
Nice
stuff.
shot, Foster.
Thank you.
And so I've been doing it for almost. I literally, when I got here, I was just like, hey, we should start a lean certification project. And my boss is dope. He's super dope. He actually was. He was here. He was here. He was in town a couple weeks ago visiting a friend. He came by for lunch with his family, and he saw like the whole stream set up and the whole room. He's like, okay, now I know where I'd be seeing you. But yeah, I was like, we should start a certification program. I'm like, I can certify people, and he's like, do it.
Oh man.
I was like, all right, this team has an on-site in San Francisco, blah blah blah. I was like, I'll fly out for it. It was like in 3 weeks. He's like, okay, cool. Like, literally, I just make suggestions, and he's like, if the business case is sound, he's like, yep, just go for it.
New sound, tell me what does it mean?
So
It means they like in the street, yeah.
I've been running it for almost 2 years, and I've trained like 100 something people at the company,
Yeah.
and I've only certified 4. I should have about 5 more people certifying soon,
It means they
but
like in the street, yeah.
it was
You've been training a lot of people, so I
yeah.
feel like the certification should be a lot higher number than that.
Well, because the certification requires a project, and the projects take like 8 to 12 months to do, so
OT, you're all scared.
we're
you gotta make
scared.
it first.
But yeah, I started in like one group at the company. It was like 400 or 500 people. Well, I started in one group that was like 80 people. We tested it, then we moved to like another group, and then now we got a new CFO, and he's super dope too. But he's been really interested in it, and then like the owners of the company have become really interested in it, and so in
Okay.
addition to like now that I'm also doing the training, I started running like. I basically like managed like all the project managers kind of. And so like a bunch of other parts of the organization want to do this. And so they're all like, reach out to Emmanuel. And so like I have a bunch of training classes, and I'm helping them like do a bunch of just a lot of like operational excellence foundation setting and stuff. So it's cool because like, my last company did not value my expertise at all. I felt like I was always arguing with people who were looking at Google for stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
they're like, why do we have to do this? I'm like, because I've been doing this for 13 years, man. And like, just listen. Like, if you want me to teach you,
doubled.
I can teach you. But like, if you want to actually run this thing, let's not spend 3 weeks going back and forth, you arguing with me why you think you're right on something that you just Googled for 30 seconds versus my 13 years of experience. So
It's actually
Right.
crazy. We're kind of running into the same issue at work, but the issue that we're running into is AI.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Oh man, AI is going to take over the world, dude. It is so scary what that anything that ChatGPT can do.
Yeah, well, actually, the way that I tell people to do, and like even on like the pages that I maintain, because I maintain a bunch of pages at work, like about what I do, operational excellence, Six Sigma, and like to help people through their certification stuff. I've been playing around because we have a large language model at work, and I've been every couple of days I like test around some of the prompting just to see if I can get it to return answers that I would return. So then I update the pages, and I say, if you don't want to talk to me, if you don't want to have a meeting with me for coaching, I say go to the large language model and put this prompt in, and put your, if it's like learning how to do a problem statement or a business case, I say copy and paste this, then ask this question, and it'll give you the same response that I would give you during a coaching session. And like the way that I look at it too is like everything's just a tool. Just like when Google came out, it was like, oh, people have access to more information. You still have to know how to use it well, right?
Nice shot.
And there's still a level of like understanding theory is different than consuming information. And there's still going to be, I think there's going to be a push to, instead of me being a information deliverer about Six Sigma and operational excellence, I get to shift more of my time to being a coach and a mentor. And so, I know that AI is going to change the landscape, but I think it'll be better because it's going to give us more like human focused expertise, like things that require a lot more emotional intelligence, and like, it'll allow people to focus more on you know, understanding that element of their jobs versus just getting really good at, you know, memorizing a bunch of information. So, but you always have the idiots who, and you know, not to be mean, but you will always have the idiots who think that they understand theory and they're experts because they saw something on ChatGPT. Like that's going to happen because it happened with Google, it happened with encyclopedias, it's happened with anything. Oh, wait. Keem is in the chat, everybody. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you say good morning, everybody.
Oh my god. Wait a second. Where's my button?
When it's time to air dribble.
Keep it clean. Ascend it to the top. Team the dream. Ayy. So, yeah, that's what it is. But the main reason again why sometimes I have meetings that now that more people are trying to do this stuff, I'm meeting with even more time zones consistently. And like our CFO's in, I think he's in San Francisco. And so,
oh my god.
Sometimes it's like, look, if I get a meeting and it's 4 p.m. his time, that's 6 p.m. my time, and I'm not going to be like, well, sorry, sir, about this thing that everybody's really excited about related to that perfectly aligns with what I'm good at. I'm going to make you wait. So I just accept it and I go with it. And then I got the teams in India. Sometimes they're like, hey, can you meet and help us on this project and stuff? And, you know, the way that, unfortunately, I have a personal philosophy page that I send out to everybody who works with me, and it's like, hey, this is the best way to work with me. These are my values. This is what you can't expect from me. This is what you shouldn't expect me to do. And one of the things is like, meet with me anytime. If you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach. And I think people are like really, they're definitely meeting with me anytime because I see meetings roll in. It's like 7 a.m. my time, and or like 6:30. I'm like, I was like, yeah, I really just need help on this thing. And someone told me that you're a good teacher when it comes to this stuff. And I'm like, they're excited. I don't want to like, it's already hard enough to get people to just learn adults because we're just set in our ways. So I just get on. So some of my days have been like starting at 7 a.m. and finishing at like 5 p.m., sometimes 6. Like that. I was working this morning.
So was I. Had a coaching session at 6:30 this morning.
It's weird though, because like it is actually my last company. People like, it was almost like they were proud to always work on the weekends, even though it was a Monday to Friday thing. It was weird, and I'm like, the only reason we're working on the weekends is because we're so inefficient during the week. Like here, it's almost absurd if you're not in like a customer-facing role. Nobody tries to contact you on the weekends, which is great.
That's what I like about my company that I work for now. They're like, as soon as 5 o'clock rolls around, that truck, your company truck hits your driveway, do not be on your phone. You're like your work.
I love it. Like, people are very respectful. Like, I mean, we even like people have, when I go to the doctor, if I have people who have like workout run blocked on their schedule every day, and it's like they understand the importance of like being a whole person all day. And you know, it's not to say that people don't work on the weekend, but it's not expected. And so it's nice because when you're working on the weekend, you're actually working on something that you decided was valuable enough and important enough that you were going to dedicate time to working on. So it's
I'll be right back. I'm going to make me a cup of coffee.
Cool. Yeah, it's not just like, it's not the optics. And usually even when I work on the weekend, I schedule my emails to go out Monday morning. And it's very infrequently here that I do. Because I also don't want people to think that I'm working on the weekend, and I don't want them to feel like pressured into trying to like match the energy, which I even have on my personal philosophy page. I'm like, look, you work to live, you don't live to work. And I say, don't take my actions as example. I'm lucky enough to be doing exactly what I was meant to do and what I would be doing if I won the lottery. I'd still be doing this. And so, you know, if you see me sending late things, or if you get something from me in an odd hour, it's not because I expect you to respond. It's because I was struck by inspiration and my job actually fulfills me. And so, you know, just gotta take that balanced approach to life, y'all. Keem said, good to see y'all again. Keem, why don't you get here in Discord and say hi to everybody? I'm sure we'd all love it. We did unfortunately lose some subscribers. And I open up with that. But I say we unfortunately lost some subscribers, but we fortunately were able to give people information so they could make the best decision for themselves. That's the way that I see it. So they may be back, they may return, and it's all good because our whole thing here is creating a community, and part of that means being open and transparent with what's going on. I never want, like I said, I never want people to feel like they were tricked or they were, you know, lied to. I think omission of facts is just as bad as lying, in my opinion. Oh, I thought I had a full set.
I have 50.
What have you guys been up to?
I'll just work, man.
Just work.
Every day, bro.
Just working. How's have you gotten to make the move out of? I know you were trying to like.
It means they like in the street.
We were talking about making sure you get a little bit more. I don't know, what was the word? Just like moving some of the work from you because it was kind of expensive for you to be doing certain things.
What do you mean?
It was like the tier tickets or something. I can't remember what we were talking about.
No. I'm still in the same role.
Okay.
And honestly, it's gotten a lot more chaotic. But, you know, it's manageable. I mean, as the company is growing to become like a FIBCO, it's just expected.
Yeah, exactly. And like part of it too is, I always say too, if you're gonna work somewhere that's like not hectic like that, but where there's just a lot of work and a lot of figuring out, you definitely don't want to be somewhere if you don't believe in that mission or what they're trying to do, or like at least the people that you're around, because like you said, it's expected. You're always gonna have a bunch of extra work that needs to be done,
Right.
because it's just like with growth, there's always more work than hands, and it's easy to dive in and, you know, it's easy to do hard work when you're like, I believe in this thing, but it's definitely a lot harder when you're like, I'm just here for a paycheck and I hate all this, right? Like,
Oh, no. I love my job.
yeah, I know you do. I know you do.
It's an underappreciated like role working in IT when you're working for a biopharmaceutical company. You know, it's all about the science. It's all about the drugs.
Trust me, I work in the most disrespected fields like on the face of the planet. Operational excellence. People don't even know what it is.
I have no idea what that is. It's not that it's disrespected. It's just that it's underappreciated.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're a scientist. Everyone expects their job to be the most important role. And I'm
Well,
like,
yeah, if it's not a revenue generating, I mean, that's why it's called cost centers, right? If it's not a revenue generating position, that's why I do a lot of reporting with like the projects I do and like ROI analysis for people, because too, when people do projects, I also want to make sure that when they have their performance reviews, the same thing that we did when like I was talking to you and like quantifying all your stuff, that's literally the standard I take with everybody. I say, okay, like, look, we're going to look at what your project's going to do. It's either going to help with revenue, cost, or make a better user experience. We're gonna capture what that thing looked like at the beginning before the project happened, and then we're gonna measure at the end, and then you're gonna present that, and then you're gonna put down on your performance review and your resume. That's how it's gonna go. I say, dude. So I even created that. I even created standards for that for the company, for like how you do those types of measurements. I'm like, look,
that's awesome. That's awesome. But I honestly, I feel like that would kind of bite me like really hard if it came to like appraisal season. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, well, I have no return on investment for the company.
No, so here's the thing: cost avoidance and like productivity enhancement. That's a return on investment. I'm telling you, like they're just way more. It's not just down to the dollar, which even like in the cost equations I do, I separate. There's a thing called hard dollar savings, which directly hits the financial statements. And then there's something that I teach called soft dollar savings. And I teach it like it's a piggy bank. So let's say, like, how many people at your company? If you had to estimate.
I think we just passed 900.
Okay, so let's say like, okay, let's just let's call it 1,000 just for the exercise.
Like temporary employees and consultants, because if it's
now let's just
included,
for what I'm gonna explain to you, I just wanted to get like kind of a close number, so we're gonna go 1,000, right? So 1,000 times 20 or 2,000, right? That's 200,000 hours, right? So like, if you were to add up all of like the services that your company provides, it's based on the employee count. It takes 200,000 hours. And mind you, I'm oversimplifying this, but it takes 200,000 hours to support making whatever amount of revenue you guys make, right? So if your employees are underwater, right? Like you said, it's chaotic, and like if you don't have enough time to get to the amount of work that's there, that means that you have 200,000 hours available, but you probably have 250,000 hours of work that's going on. And so everybody's just pitching in and doing extra. So in a project where like it may not directly hit the financial statements, but you could end up saving hours, right? That's soft dollar savings, because those hours are worth something because people get paid salaries, right? And there's like an employee wellness thing associated with it. So one of the things that I have people do is I have them like, in the different parts of the business, I have them go through an activity to say like how many hours, based on the volumes that you're doing, like how many hours should you have available and how many hours do you actually have available. And so when they do projects, they pick a portion of that area of the business and they say, okay, I'm going to take this down from maybe we have 2,000 hours of work to do a certain like IT ticket, and we only have it staffed half person's time is dedicated to that. And the business case to that becomes that's not a sustainable, right? It's not sustainable because that means that person's either working a lot of overtime and eventually they may quit, or those tickets are just taking a really long time to do because we don't have enough time dedicated to it, right? So then the ROI analysis becomes like, how do I make either that thing better or reduce the likelihood that person's going to quit? And so anything that's related to hours is like, it's like a piggy bank. So you either, if you're overstaffed and like, let's say you get the 200,000 hours of work and you have 200,000 hours available. If you did a project to like reduce that time by 1,000 hours, it doesn't show up on the financial statements, but you can bank that and say, okay, now I have 1,000 hours of capacity that the leadership team, we can choose what to do with it. And so, there's still an ROI related to productivity. Viewers are kind of low. Now, viewers have been low for a while. We just get in here and vibe. Sinister. So, your ROI is your enablement of people. Let's think of it this way. Like, what's a really simple, that's really simple. Like, what's a regular type of like request that you might get that you could actually talk about online, right?
One of the more common ones comes down to just basic stuff. I would say one of the heavier ones that relates to this topic that you're talking about is like a project that I'm working on that I'm overseeing, and that's the laptop refresh project. And the basis of that is to make sure that everybody in the company is on a laptop that's covered by warranty, right? Mm-hmm. So every year we have to refresh anywhere from 120 to 150 laptops.
Yep.
And that's basically a $500,000 project.
So I guess what's the purpose of refreshing the laptops? Like, what happens if you don't refresh the laptops? Is it if they break, then you guys can't do the warranty?
We can't do any warranty, and they lose their data, right? So
yeah.
That's the whole
so the two elements of that, the second, so if I were explaining this to somebody, right, across like your organization, I would say, whoop, and I do this like literally every day. I help people simplify these things. Yeah, it's an $1.5 million project, but you want to talk about it in perspective of like what happens to the business if the thing doesn't get done. Because when you talk about it in $1.5 million project, it's like that's how much you're spending. That's not much for spending, blah blah blah. Like, but if you talk about it in perspective of what you just said, like if we don't refresh them, we cannot warranty the laptops, and we expect, like, let's say 10% of the laptops in the workforce have something wrong with it where you utilize the warranty program. The ROI on that is if we didn't have if they weren't refreshed, those 10%, what would happen to them is we'd have to buy it brand new instead of paying $150 for the warranty, which like brand new might be $2,000, right? And so then your literal return on investment for just maintaining the laptop refresh program, let's say with the 10% would be 100 laptops, 100 employees laptops, right? And if it was 2,000 to do it without warranty, what did I say? 100 times 2,000 is that 200,000?
Yeah. So it's a $500,000 project, right? So I order extra laptops just to be safe.
But
there are going to be more people that are added to this refresh as well.
But is that how much you're spending on the laptops? Is what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah.
Okay, so change. So change the equation on this. So instead of talking about how many laptops you're doing, talk about the probability of laptops that need to go to warranty every year. So like we warranty X amount of laptops every year. And if we didn't do this program, the difference in cost between, I don't know, do you have to pay anything for the warranty or is it just like shipping?
No. I mean, shipping is covered by the warranty as well.
Okay.
It also just depends on like if there's any damage done that we have.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to do like the most simple, just to change like the frame of describing it, right? Like, so in the most simple way, like minus all the extra stuff. So if there were again 100 laptops that your company warranted each year, if you didn't do this program, and let's say you had to pay out of pocket to get new laptops, and I'm just making it up. I'm making numbers up for the exercise. Let's say it costs $2,000. That means if you had to replace 100 laptops, like fix 100 broken laptops in a way that you couldn't, in a way that you couldn't warranty them, the cost would be $200,000. And so you're saying, look, I run this thing because it takes that cost from $200,000 to $0 for the laptop replacement cost, right? That's the ROI on the thing. That's the actual ROI. But then when you say it's a $500,000 project, you say we spend $500,000 to keep laptops on hand and make sure we do the refresh because we know at any given time, not only does it prevent us from incurring 200 grand of like unnecessary costs possibly, but then we're able to get the warranty faster. And if we had to order them fresh, that means that people would be out of laptops, right? You said they wouldn't be able to use their laptops for, maybe it's like 2 weeks it takes us. So then you're paying employees for 2 weeks and it's dependent on if they can get a loaner laptop, but then you're paying for 2 weeks of productivity. And so in those 100 laptops, let's say 50 hours a week, that's 5,000 hours of productivity that you're paying employees for. That's going down the drain. And then you can multiply that by like the average hourly rate. So like that's your ROI. So it's not, when you say that's a difficult thing, like it's part of it's just how you frame and do the calculations. But there's a lot of value to that.
Best part about this is that this year I actually have to refresh the CFO's laptop.
That's always good to get.
Very difficult.
It's always good to get like when people know you, just getting those good interactions too, because it makes it easier for leadership to have those conversations and when it's time to like get you a promotion or a raise. If people know who you are, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I know that guy. Oh, my fault.
You're good.
Yeah, unfortunately at my company they don't know me as Pasta.
Yeah, they need to learn though.
What does it mean? It means they like in the stream, yeah.
Corbin, thanks for the
I tried that one spec. I'm sorry.
You're good.
You said I'm just kidding around. Yeah, no, I know you're messing.
Oh no!
Oh no! I thought that was it. I started celebrating.
Man.
Oh no! I thought I had to jump. Oh no! So close. So for a guy who doesn't work in your field, this surprisingly makes a lot of sense, and the explanation gives a lot of fluidity in terms of understanding it.
Even won that.
Yeah, I've been teaching it for a while. I've been teaching it for quite some time. So, and again, the way that I look at it, I've worked with people who are like, oh well, you shouldn't share this information. Blah blah. I'm like, dude, information should be free, because iron sharpens iron. The more that we all know, the more we're able to help educate each other, because I've had people come to me and be like, oh, I took this thing that you taught me and I tried it this way. I'm like, I never thought of it. Oh,
Sinister, yeah, Black Comet and Spec Ops. If y'all can go in there, I'll sit.
There we go. We got Elliot in here. I missed his invite. Yeah, that's what I teach, man.
Humble.
Yep. I teach people how to do that. I'm actually, again, I'm starting to do some, I'm going to do a little bit more consulting and stuff. So if anybody knows anybody who's like looking to learn about this stuff, I have on my website like bookings for lunch and learns, training sessions. I'm trying to decide when I'll actually do full on like project consulting, but for now I'm just kind of doing the easier to do stuff. It's less involved. Ooh, nice. Oh, close. He's got a plunger? No, he doesn't got a plunger. Oh, he's got a plunger though.
He's got the plunger. I was about to say, I think you were looking at me because of my...
No, I was looking at Sinister, the way he jumped in there.
Sinister, that was dirty, bro.
Faked me
I
out.
was already in.
That's the only way he can get goals. Just saying.
Being dirty. I finally had to give Ultra. I was like, dude, you gotta text me. He kept trying to call me on Discord. I was like, dude, my thing's always on Do Not Disturb because it just goes on and on during the day. It was wild, so I finally had to turn it off.
Mine does too.
Yeah, and like, I didn't want to take all the time to be like, go channel by channel and like thing by thing. I'm like, you know what?
I have like over 1,000 notifications on Discord.
Yeah.
That all?
Nice punch.
Oh.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh,
Rob with the stopper. Yeah, it's wild though. Like, honestly, again, like what I teach is not anything like that crazy. It's just like reframing. Okay, so I'm trying to think of like the shortest way to explain this because usually when I do it's on a 2-day class, but like our brains, I think it's from survival instinct of like being in the wild, but like our brains see a problem, we immediately jump to like trying to solve it. And without always asking whether or not we have a full like grasp of what the problem actually is. Because we're like, you know, back in the day, it's like, all right, you can try to solve the thing, and if you mess it up, you just solve it again, you solve another thing. But like, problems are increasingly more complex. And so like, there's so many potential pieces to each problem. And so it just, you don't want to spend a bunch of time trying to figure out and like testing, oh, well, this root cause or this potential symptom, this potential symptom. And so the only thing I teach is like stopping at each portion of like what you're trying to solve and really asking yourself if you know enough about it to like move to the next part of the problem solving, you know, phase.
That was pure luck, Spec.
No, he's a beast, man.
I jumped up and caught it. I just wasn't planning on getting bumped.
But
remember, I got Champion Rumble. I know it's there too.
He knows what he's doing. My bad, Rob. I totally cut you off. I saw you too.
oh, I cannot.
I wonder when Dorvax's gonna pop in with his crusties.
this is my last match.
Okay.
Already?
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to try to get a little nap in before my next coaching session.
Nice. I mean, yeah, you're up to what, 6:30 you said?
No, I was up out until like 1:30 actually, and then I had to wake up at. Then I woke up at 5 so I can go to my coaching session. That was scheduled
I
at
see.
6:30.
Oof.
Spec is here.
No.
Nice shot.
plunger. Oh, dude, the game's coming nice. The game's coming along nicely. Did you guys want me to show you after or at the end of the stream like what I did yesterday? Oh, I have a recording. Or actually, I'll pull it up since it's mostly like I think it's mostly subscribers watching anyway. I'll just pull it up. It's absolutely insane. Huh?
I said, let me get back into your stream.
Oh, I mean, I'll show you. I'll send you the same video that I'll show you. You don't have to
Okay.
wait. Yeah. Especially if you're tired.
Oh!
Dude, that was so great.
That was so close.
Because I'm gonna open the
I
program.
was sent.
He-
I'm
he
gonna
was
open the
gonna
program
make
after
that goal,
stream.
too.
Oh, you and your. Hey, there we go.
Back.
My boy.
Just sitting in goal like that.
I was waiting to pull CMF in.
Oh, we have more subs than this. What am I doing? I put the wrong number. We got 54. Oso's almost done with his. He's sending me the track out, so that song should be out. I'm gonna release them all before the game actually comes out. And I'm gonna release it like every few weeks. This track.
No.
So
Sorry, Pasta. It was gonna look pretty, I know.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad.
oh, beans.
Ha!
Yeah, we like that.
Big fan.
I
Oh.
would miss.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Oh, I almost made it back in time.
Nice
Shot.
Thank you, thank you.
You know what's better than eggs? Free eggs, aka chicken beans. Oh, my chat stopped working over on that, so I gotta go back over to Facebook.
But yeah, Creative, you gotta get Helldivers, man.
All
Oh,
right.
Helldivers. So fun, man. It's
I saw
absolutely
people like
fun.
play. I saw someone posting a
Oh,
picture
yeah.
playing it in the airport. I was like, okay, maybe I should get this. If people are playing it on the airport and they're trying to go mobile like that, dang.
Woo! The pressure!
Oh, it's tied. Let's go. This is a good game. Oh, I didn't get the bump. Oh, watch that go in. Oh, that'd have been so nasty.
Oh, man. My goodness. No way.
Oh, that'd have been so nice.
Hey, way to be there.
Yeah, I already have my next
Oh my.
album. Oh, beans. We already have the next album in the works. So after this one, we'll be set for a project in 2024. I'm trying to do like just one, either mid-size
Oh, what a
or like
mood.
big project a year instead of doing a bunch of random singles. Because again, just trying to make everything a little bit more sustainable so that I enjoy doing it.
Nice catch.
Oh, nice catch.
Nice throw.
Nice
Oh,
throw. Rob's a Rumble main. Rob the Rumble main out here.
After you ran out of boost.
That's kind of nice.
The Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary.
Right?
Nice
That's-
shots.
Creative, did you get your UGC decal this season or?
Yeah.
Did?
Yeah.
Dang, I missed out on it, dude. I'm so mad.
Should hit me up, man. I did it on this account, my main account. So at the end of the season, I was at hilarious. I was actually at 2 games off of SSL and Rumble, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to do the push.
Oh.
I had no idea where like the season was ending, and then I just saw like a bunch of streamers, oh, new season. I was like, well, not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks so clean, man. I just couldn't push the grind because I was trying to solo queue the entire season. That's what I've been, basically my goal has been, is solo
Yeah.
queue UGC. It's so tough now, dude. All the GCs are sitting at C2.
Yeah, it's been a hot mess express. I got, what did I get it in? I got it in 3s. I got it in Snow Day, Rumble, and Hoops. I didn't get it in 2s, but I didn't really play 2s. I didn't really actually play 3s. I just played that one weekend. But I got back on. I was playing at the beginning of the season, and oh my gosh,
It's crazy.
the beginning of the season is horrible apparently. So I'm just never
It's-
going to. I'm never going to run at least 3s. I'm never going to run that at the beginning of the season. It was just bad. Literally, we'll have like 4 points and still we lose. And then like the teammates are like, "Oh, you guys suck." I'm like, "What? You missed like 3 saves on goals. Literally, if you just got one of them, we would have won. What would I
There's always that
save?
sense of trash talk too, right? Where everyone's like, "No, it's your fault."
I know, right? But it's like, when I have 1,000 points and you have 200, I'm like, don't even. I'm like, just be happy that I wasn't complaining while you were going. The best is the people who are like, take the shot, do some. I'm like, yo, just literally does nothing.
Yeah.
I save, yeah. I will always tell them in the chat. I'm like, dude, just honestly play the game. I'm here to play. I'm not looking for a coach. So.
I mean, that's one of the best pieces of advice too, right? Like, don't try and coach people in the same rank as you.
Yeah. Or when they're like, you guys suck. I'm like, you're here with us.
Literally.
You're literally in this rank right now.
Like, yo, it's my teammate's fault though. That's why.
Yeah. I'm like, no.
I solo queued though.
Yeah. I'm like, again, every now and then you're gonna get teammates that just don't gel with you. That's okay. But at the end of the day, there's always something that you could have done. And even if you do everything perfectly, sometimes you're still gonna lose. Like that's life.
I can't carry people. That's my story.
Yeah. I mean, it is tough though, and you're like I said, there have been a lot of games where I'll have a lot of points, a lot of goals. Like I even try to get the team involved. I have like good setups, and still we lose.
just not
I'm
there.
like, yeah. I'm like, and I told someone in hoops the other day. I was like, hey, can you like not? I'm like, you keep going back, and I'm like trying to pass to you while we're in offense. And he's like, oh, my bad. That's fair. I was like, all good, I'm like, just letting you know. That's what we need. Because I was like, these guys are really good defensively, so I'm like, I can't score a lot of solo plays. And it was less of like, hey, you're doing blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but hey, for this game that we're in right now, like, we need a different kind of play style. I've had people tell me that, and I'm like, all right, bet. Someone told me go get more low 50s, because, like, they're getting bad 50s, and I did it, and we ended up winning. It's like... But to just solely blame your teammates without actually even like having any sort of input or suggestion as to like what could have been done better, that's just like being like, hey, just be better. How do I get better? Just be better. Like that's not. How do I lose weight? Just lose weight. Just lose weight. How do I get faster? Just get faster. Like,
that went over my.
Oh, that's like that day we were playing hoops.
oh, what was I doing?
You just told me just to jump up faster and like actually go up instead of
I
waiting.
remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. That was a game changer.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it worked, right?
Game
It was
changer.
like, it's usually, again, just like what I teach at work. Like, a lot of the stuff is just simple stuff, and like, sometimes our brains, we're just on autopilot, we're thinking of other things, and it's like, sometimes all it takes is someone to remind you, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I forgot. I know the thing, but I forgot. Like, so... Yeah, very rarely will you ever hear me go, what are you doing? If it's what are you doing, it's okay, well, what should they be doing? Tell them that. And ask me.
He says very rarely, but every single time I play Rumble with this guy, he's like, what are you doing?
No, I don't. I know. I usually go, pasta, let me finish my shot. That's it. I'm like, just trust me. I'm there. I think there's the element of like, unless you play with someone too, like you don't know what they're capable of, so you're kind of guessing, and until they tell you, hey, I can do that thing too, it's almost like.
Well, it's also hard to believe, it's hard to trust the fact that everyone says they can do that.
Yeah,
right?
I'm like, yeah, I do say that. I
They
say
actually do it.
I usually give them one thing of trust, and when people are like, oh, you cut me off, I said, look, I gave you that one time before, and you betrayed my trust. I'm like, you got to earn it back some other way. Because I'm like, if I just let you do the thing and I know that you keep missing, then whose fault is it? Is it really your fault, or is it my fault for trusting you, knowing very well that you couldn't do it?
I'm like helping a buddy. He almost got seed 2 last season, and we were like 2 games off for him, and he just kept throwing it, kept missing everything. So I just kept going after everything. He was like, I feel like I'm not doing anything. I said, that's probably because you're not, because I gave you too much trust and you kind of kept blowing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, now I need to make sure that, you know, we get it covered. That's, you know, especially if I know my teammates are like playing really heavy-handedly, especially when I'm doing like my grind, there have been games where I just stay in the back. I'm like, look, I can either be mad and be like, look, I know they're not going to stop chasing you. If I'm like, hey, can we like clean up the rotations a little bit, and they keep going, I'm like, then that's on me, because that means that instead of having 2 people running around, then we'll have 3 people running around.
Yeah, so you have to adjust.
I just gotta play, you know, yeah.
It means they liking the stream, yeah.
If I know the answer and I know what the most likely outcome is to success, and I still don't do it, then whose fault is that? They may have contributed to it, but at the end of the day, I had the final say.
Yep. I start sitting back because he tends to chase sometimes, so I'll just sit back. I'll wait and wait. Then I got tired of him missing, and then he saw like this speed that I could actually have. He goes, "How come you don't play like that all the time?" So, because I'm not trying to carry you up there. I'm trying to have you learn.
Exactly. I'm trying to teach you to fish, my man. You know, I look at everything. It's like we should be able to do things in a way that they're sustainable and people can actually. Nice. People can actually continue doing it after you're not there. That's true success. That's why I do these training programs too.
Sound, tell me what does it mean? It means they liking the stream, yeah.
Michael, what's up? Jess, what's up? The buff Barbie out here. How you been? Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me. Oh, yeah.
Had no beans.
Had no beans. It's okay. Oh, there was this guy that I've been playing.
New sound, tell me what does it mean?
What I want to say for
It means they liking the stream, yeah.
Gosh, how long? His name, you might have seen him in here. He goes T Greeny, and like everybody who plays Hoops knows him. Sabram in Vietnam right now. Let's go. And he kept showing up on my like suggested friends on Facebook, like literally for months. And I kept telling him whenever we play, I'm like, dude, if you show up one more time, I'm just gonna add you as a friend. So I said it. And the next time I saw him, he's like, we're Facebook official, baby. Yeah. I think he came by stream in here one time, and then he just started showing up. Started showing up. Come to find out, he ran track too. He was a high jumper. I'm like, yes, sir. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys a hilarious. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. Okay. So in December, I was meeting with this guy that started my company, right?
Sound, tell me what does it mean?
Marty was good. He runs, like,
stream,
he's a
yeah.
product manager for this, like, internal tool that we use. And they hired him from, like, Spotify, right? And I was like, I had some feature requests that I wanted to meet with him about, and just to explain to him, like, why we're doing it. And I was, like, just trying to give him some context on stuff. And it was, like, a 30-minute meeting, but we ended up talking for, like, an hour and a half. And I remember leaving it, like, the whole time I was like, this guy looks so familiar. And I was like, he probably just has a familiar face. And at the end, we're like, yeah, man, like, anytime you want to talk, like, you're just cool, dude, blah, blah. And didn't think anything of it, right? He adds me on LinkedIn earlier this week. This MFer went to the same college that I did. He graduated 2 years before I did and was the same major. And, like, I very distinctly remember seeing him now when I went and looked up an old picture of him. And I was like, whoa, you went to Wabash? He was like, dude, I didn't even realize it. And you guys know my college is like, we have 1,000 guys at the school at a time. That's it. So it's like very unheard of when you don't know someone immediately, because it's like everybody knows everybody that went there. And we work at the same company now. Here we are. And he graduated with the guy who gave me my first job in process engineering at Capital One. I was just like, what the heck? What are the odds? Yeah, and I'm like, I just love that. I was like, man, he looks so familiar. Oh, he's just got a familiar face. And then go figure. He's, yeah. So yeah, we knew a bunch of the same people. We never like actually physically interacted, and I was a couple years behind him, so that's probably why he didn't remember who I was. But his, yeah, the people that he was an econ major, and so was I, and the people that he was with were like a bunch of people I knew. And one of the guys I went to high school with too, and his mom was my math teacher in 8th grade. He's like, oh yeah, I know Jared. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so random. So go figure, another random creative story. Boom. Yeah, I swear, like, I have like the most serendipitous moments. Life is so random. Jess, what are you doing in Vietnam? Vietnam. Dude, she's always somewhere cool.
I'm never anywhere cool.
Aw, you're
It's
here.
snowing. It's snowing right here.
You're here.
We're getting 3 to 4 inches of snow.
Oh, I was
right
gonna go for the pinch with you. I didn't realize you're out of boost.
No, I had plenty of boost. I just didn't want to mess it up.
Oh dang, so close. Just on holiday, see? Yeah. Dude, she's always somewhere cool.
Near pasta.
Get him. Oh, I did not see that coming. What, Spec Ops?
You call that command, creative. Don't you ever call that command.
So funny. Bloop.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I missed the demo.
Moving on, Rob with the catch. Yeah, we'll have to find some, you know, if Rocket League servers keep getting effed up like this, we'll have to find another large-scale multiplayer game that we can run subscriber games on.
I've been recently running, you know, it's probably not against popular vote, but Rainbow Six Siege.
I could never get into
I've
I did one of them, and like,
it's a very hard game.
it is, it really is.
Very hard game. But yeah, slowly but surely I'm learning the game. I'm learning the ropes, man, and it is so frustrating. Also, so toxic. So toxic.
Dude, people, like, I don't understand. You know what I say to toxic people now in Rocket League too? I go, kind of weird to, I was like, it's kind of a weird thing to get mad over. And so that's the only response I give people now when they get toxic in here. I'm like, that's kind of weird to be mad about this. Like, do you want to talk about things?
That doesn't work in R6, bro. That may work in Rocket League, does not work in.
Oh, I do that to everybody in life. I'm like, this is kind of. I'm like, it's supposed to be fun, isn't it?
I mean, sure it does if they're toxic on your own team. Just team kill.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
You get penalized.
Sound, tell me what does it mean?
Tony, what's up?
Music like in the street.
Just said she took 6 of her favorite peeps from different friend groups, parts of your life. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, are you putting them up? Yo, my wife and I would like to make a application for being part of your life. If you're taking people on vacation. No, just kidding. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, that'd have been so nice. Hey, there we go. We made it work though. You're monetized on your channel. Congrats, dude. We're almost to our 1,000 subscribers on our travel one. So no, you just did the booking and planning. Said you're not a big baller. Oh no.
What happened? Rob in?
Jump in.
Rob, jump in. Elliot, he may have had an emergency. He's got you know, the man's got a family. He's got a whole family. Dude, I was kind of making moves.
It was a great pass, but gotta be careful. 2v3.
Oh no, Rob's back in. Nice.
I didn't know what to do. I saw 3 people coming at me.
I know, right? That's just hard. You're like, what do we do here?
Do I block the 5th?
Oh, he got kicked out.
The flip? Do I
Plead the 5th.
He's back. If he wants to come, if he wants to come back, come back in. But this man, he said he had to leave. He's in church. You better turn it back on and let him hear the Church of Creative. Oh, he got kicked again. The Church of Creative.
Sinister, you got to challenge us, man. You got to challenge them quicker.
Go. Wait, what was that? Was that when I was like, you just go, man? Just go.
Yeah, just go.
Just go. I did. I went, and you see what happened to me.
Right. But see, at least you challenged them.
Yeah. Let me get him back in here.
Listen, I don't want to hear nothing from your game chat over there. You get in Discord.
Oh, wait, he's in game chat? Yeah, get him out of there.
He was okay.
Get him out of there. Good old Ultra. That was fun when we ran that day. We gotta do more of it. I'm talking you Spec Ops, me, you, and Ultra.
Oh, yeah.
You see me?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it. Oh, dang it. Spec Ops is on the wall.
Oh, I
Oh!
missed it. But it worked. See, that's what happens when you challenge them. Sure, they mess up themselves. It always works in Rocket League.
Where's Dorvac? I was expecting him to come wiping the crusties out of his eyes again.
Get blocked.
I know Goose kept like randomly having some travel planned, but I don't know when it got moved, so I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get one more person in here so we can do some chaos games in a sec. I can go hang this. I got this shelf thing that I got for the garage that I gotta build and hang up.
And you can install Helldivers.
Dude, I haven't even... For the Final Fantasy remake, all I've done so far is play the demo. And luckily, I played it after they did it to where they finalized that part of the story, so I get to skip it now. But I haven't cracked it open since then.
New sound, tell me what does it mean?
Tessa, come play. Come play for like 20 minutes. We need like one more person. Like one more person.
Oh no.
Oh. To do the chaos modes. Oh dang. Got me. They got me.
Spec can take flight.
Sure can. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, Pasta. We're ready for it. 1 year and 3 months for the subscriber rates. Jess is on 1 year and 9 months. Thank you guys. Thank y'all. And if you didn't see my post, Tessa, make sure you got like Discord installed because I just got a lot of stuff going on at work. So like it may not be a completely standard stream schedule, but what I'll do.
When has he ever had a standard stream schedule?
I'm usually pretty good on it for the most part because I change it when I'm like, okay, I definitely cannot commit to X, Y, and Z. So I always under promise and try to over deliver. Ooh, nice fake. I see you, Spec Ops. Pasta goes
If only I could do that to all three of you guys.
So you're currently playing with another streamer. Oh, I betrayed Tessa. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh. We'll play one more regular and then, we'll do the chaos modes even if we have 7 folks. And then I'll show you all the game. Ooh, man, it's looking nice.
Dang creative.
I'm sorry I had to dunk on you. It was with love. It was love, baby.
Sound, tell me what
Logan, Logan's here. We'll be able to get chaos modes. Logan's here coming for some chaos modes.
Don't worry, he's lacking with his rumble skills.
Yeah, he said, listen here, cuz you ain't got no rumble skills.
creative beat.
Oh, I already readied up. Wait, don't. Okay, so don't ready up, because I think I might have it on this. No, I don't have it on this one. Do I?
No.
It's not on this account. What do I have? I have a Takumi. If you want to do a Takumi.
I don't have a Takumi.
Okay, I'm gonna put on the DeLorean. You have the DeLorean, right?
I do.
All right, I'm gonna put that one on. Oh, he's on the road. No. So I'm looking for an hour of sleep that someone stole from me. Was it one of you? It was 100% me. It was all me, baby. I did it.
I got kicked.
Dang, everybody getting kicked. I'm not trying with CMF and Pasta on the same team. Oh, yeah. Hey, we were down for a minute. You know? We were missing first. We were 2v3. And Rob stepped in and saved us. What happens when two DeLoreans crash into each other with the same, like the time, whatever, when they hit the speed to actually...
Oh, I didn't even know that we had a third.
Well, that's a philosophical question. Like when an unstoppable force meets an unmovable object, right?
Yeah. But if they hit each other at the same time, but they're going like into the past, then would it be like double past, or would it negate, or would it just like?
What is it? It becomes future past.
Yes.
It becomes the Big Bang, bro.
Oh wait, is Spec Ops in a? Yeah, that's how the universe was formed.
Yes, I'm in a DeLorean.
Spec Ops is in one too. So 3 DeLoreans crashed into each other and created 6 Infinity Stones, and that's how the singularities were formed. Yo, take it easy, Tony. Have a good time at Choich. Hope you feel emotionally fulfilled after you leave, and your spirit is great. I only go to church when my mom asked me to. I ran out of boost. That would have been so great if it actually worked. He would have blocked me though. If I had the boost to do it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nice shot, Spec Ops, going in with the heater. Let's go to the next thing on this playlist. What do I got? I like this one.
Yeah.
I told you guys about finding out about the Xanthan Gum thing, right?
No.
Dude. Okay, so I'm telling you this in case anyone ever has the situation where they find out they have a gluten allergy, right? Apparently a lot of people who have gluten allergies have reactions to xanthan gum or Gour gum. And guess what xanthan gum is in? Basically everything. It was in my toothpaste. Nice. It's in sauces. It's in salad dressings. And so like I would go out places and I'd eat something and I'd be like, man, I'm like, was it like cross-contamination? Like, was it actually not gluten-free? Because I'd like, my mouth would start itching, my eyes would get itchy, and then like my stomach would just like, it felt like my whole core was just on fire, basically. And then I started just like looking up other stuff that people had issues with, and I found that out, and I started like, we look at everything, and it's like, a lot of gluten-free baked goods apparently have xanthan gum in it. They use it as like a thickener to make it be like kind of bready. And I'm like, you didn't think that maybe nobody did like a study for any of that stuff? So what I was basically just micro poisoning myself. And then I started looking up like Ashley was laughing at me. She's like, of course this would be you. When I started cutting it out, and then like when stuff would happen to me, if I'd eat something that was like that, I felt it a lot more. I think because like it wasn't just constantly at like low levels in my body. But I started looking up, like, what are the symptoms of, like, anaphylaxis? And it was, like, stage 1, like, itchy mouth. Like, stage 2, like, sometimes nasal passages will get swollen, or, like, throat will get swollen. I was like, oh, yeah, that happens to me. And it was, like, stage 3, like, faintness and, like, sometimes rapid heartbeat. And I was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, that's happened, like, a few times in the last month. And she's like, of course you would be the person that, like, could have, like, mild anaphylaxis, stage 3, and you would just be like, oh, yeah, that's normal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
And so then I asked my friend's wife, who like had a severe nut allergy, I think, peanut allergy and tree nut, to the point where like she has to get like EpiPens and stuff pretty consistently if it happens. And I was like, yeah, like walk me through the process of like what happens when, like how it feels when that happens. She's like, yeah, okay, like yeah, first like it would feel like my mouth was really tingly and like itchy, and then like my eye. I was like, oh, like you're literally explaining like what. I'm like,
What
you're
happens
explaining
to me all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
She's like, you should get an EpiPen. I was like, I have one. I'm like, I have 2. Logan's allergic to bananas. Oh my gosh.
I am too.
That's rough. Oh, actually, I am too.
That's rough. Wait.
I know. Well, I think that one's more of like a cross reaction with my seasonal allergies, because some of the stuff is like, because they have the similar protein to like plants that you're. So I have an issue with that.
I think it's, for me, it's more of like the pesticides and everything that they use, because
yep.
I can do like organic bananas and nothing happens.
Yep. There's that one that's like really bad that they spray on everything. That's why like some people can eat like wheat in other countries but can't eat it in the US.
What a touch.
Yeah, I also found out coconut oil is absolutely horrible for me. I fried plantains one time in coconut oil. This is like 3 years ago, I think, or 2 years ago. And like my lips just got super swollen, and like they felt like they were burning, and like my stomach was hurt. Like they were like, well, and then I found out there was a chapstick that I was using, and I couldn't figure out. I was like, man, have I been eating coconut? Because like it feels like it was one of those Arizona iced tea ones, and there's coconut oil in it. And like my lips got super swollen, then they got like dry, then they were burning for like 2 weeks. Literally insane. All right, chaotic modes.
Everybody in.
Everybody in. What were we about to say, Jose?
Nothing.
No.
Clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat. Logan says that happens to him too, the inside of your mouth being itchy. Yeah, it's like my gums. I feel like, I don't even know. Let me see what team I'm
That happened with me when I eat pineapple.
Yeah, you might have, trying to think of what would be the most fair teams. Yeah, it don't really matter.
I think pineapple just has that level of acidity where like it just you react. So
I mean, do you have issues with acidity or no? Because if you don't, you might want to look at do you have any seasonal allergies for like plants or anything? Okay, so look up what pollen is the pineapple protein similar to, because that's what Logan was also talking about. There are a few fruits that I have like it's not full on reaction, but I have minor reaction to it, and it's because the protein structure of the fruit is similar to the pollen. So your body recognizes it as that, and then it releases histamine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom can't do bananas, avocados, or pineapple.
Yep, I cannot do avocado either. It's unfortunate. I've been getting allergy shots though for like the last, let's say, year and a half almost. Maybe a little bit less. So hopefully once I build up once my body stops recognizing it as much as a threat, maybe it'll be better with some of the fruits too. When I save. Oh, he got the drag.
Very unfortunate.
There you go.
Yeah.
I sent you the other way though.
Oh,
You try to see it.
Alright.
Giggity, giggity. All right. See me try to steal it? That was my plunger at the end. It popped out. I didn't do it. All right, red team. Let's make the comeback. Oh, you dirty man.
Nice boot.
No, I saw. I was like, the way he was driving, I was like, that's a plunger. That's a plunger.
Yeah, I saw the tornado. I was like, might not end very well.
Oh, Ashley got me food coloring yesterday that I could. She helped me find food coloring I can have, and I had some sake, and we put like the blue food coloring in it, and she called it Super Saiyan Blue. I was like, oh, because I was watching like Dragon Ball and like Akira Toriyama videos all day yesterday morning. I was like, that's so sweet. All right, here's the comeback. We got it.
That's what you think.
No, no. All right, we got 4 people left watching the stream, and those are the 4 people who are gonna get to see a sneak peek into this video game. It's gonna be so dope. I'm telling you, like, I was worried for a little bit, but now I'm very proud of like just what I've learned so far. Another one?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's nothing but spikes and plungers. No shot.
Where's Dorvac when you need him to be like, excuse me? Dorvac, where you at? Hello?
I've got 3 boosts, and you guys all got spikes and plungers.
You're getting pretty good.
New sound, tell me what does it mean?
Oh, it was Logan. Someone liked the stream. I thought it was going to be him. It was Logan on the double. What do you even mean? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, possibly don't start this game.
Oh! Oh! I haven't gotten 1 spike this whole game. I did get 1 plunger. And I use it on the other team, though. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Go ahead, Sinister. Oh, close, close. There are certain proteins in bananas that do it very similar to latex, so that suck. Or do the opposite.
New sound, tell me what does it mean? It means they like in the stream.
Yeah, there you go. Leviosa, man. Floating, man. Leviosa. Thanks for the like and the share. Oops. Also, anybody who backed the Kickstarter, probably gonna do a little bit of a working session right after this in the channel that's like the Level Up channel. So, if you want to be there. Yes. Oh no, what a save. Yeah, though. Pasta coming through with a clutch.
I couldn't turn fast enough. That's what the no was about. I saw it. I saw the tornado.
Yeah, no.
I didn't even see the magnet.
New sound, tell me what does it mean? It means they like in the stream.
Jared, thank you for the like. It's a good evening, sir. How we doing? We doing fantastic. How about you, my friend? We're just running some subscriber games. Rocket League out here. Our usual Sunday morning. Forget Sunday morning cartoons. Well, there were no Sunday morning cartoons. Saturday morning. Dude, who remembers Midnight? What is it called? Midnight Swim? Not Midnight Swim. The Toonami. The one that was before it was like Adult Swim, but it was the Midnight Run or something.
Oh my gosh.
Who else said they are allergic to bananas? I think Jose said his mom. And then
Ultimate.
yeah,
I
and
am
then
too, yeah.
oh nice, me too. How you doing, Leviosa? Yeah, what was it called? It was a Midnight Run. Toonami Midnight Run. Right? Like early 2000s.
I don't remember.
With all the sleepovers. Oh my gosh, it was so perfect. Like that time. And like all like the lo-fi tracks.
Oh man!
Yoink.
All right.
Alright. I mean, it kind of helped, right?
It actually
I thought I sold it. I did think I sold it
New
first.
sound, tell me what does it mean? It means
Rager
it
like in the street. Yeah. What's up, Rager Gaming?
I'll just fly around. It's fine.
I'm just flying, floating, goating. Jared said, with nothing better than coming home from school and turning on some Dragon Ball. Oh my gosh, dude. Yes. I was watching this reporter yesterday talking about, like, doing a whole coverage on Akira Toriyama, and was just like, he didn't tell the story of like success, but he told, like, all his mangas tell the story of perseverance and what it takes to be successful, and that's why like people just got, oh my god, like that's what it is. That's what it is, man. Like, imagine growing up watching that and just like every time they're like they're at the end and they can't go any further, but somehow they dig deep, right? Like everybody's inspired by it. So do you have to use a rubber on a banana then when you have, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done.
No way. No way.
Said played on our team and still got more points for the blue team. Who, me? Or you, James? I'm gonna switch 1 point at a time this time.
Oh yeah, do 2 points last time on their team.
Because I wasn't paying attention. That's it. You soloed to GC Rumble and soloed your rewards? Let's go, dude. I didn't even realize when the season was ending, and therefore I ended up getting 1 or 2 games off of SSL and Rumble and then just not realizing it was done. I literally had no idea.
What?
I almost got to like almost GC3 and Snow Day on my ult. I was like, I'm higher on here than I am on my main. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like I stay on this team. TMF's like, why did I read that, right? He said I have 430 and Specs said to Specs 450. That's funny.
I was trying to hold it down.
He's trying to do his thing, you know? You can get it, you can get it, you can get it. Hey. Oh, yesterday, have you guys ever done blind karaoke?
No.
So Ashley found it on TikTok. It's like where you pick like a karaoke song from a YouTube playlist, but the person can't know what it is, and so then they just try to sing it without looking at like what the song is, and like you can pick like purposely ambiguous things, like instead of doing like Baby Got Back, I did the Nicki Minaj version for her, because then you're like, oh, it's definitely this. It's like, no, it's not. But she picked Slim Shady for me, and I murdered it. I effing murdered it, and I was like a few drinks deep too, and I was like, dude, oh my gosh. At the rate where I'm going, I'll be the only, what Logan's comments what made me think of it. At the rate when I'm going, I'll be the only person, when I'm 30, I'll be the only person in nursing home flirting, bagging on the Jergens, and I'm drinking with this whole bottle of Viagra's. And every single person that is Slim Shady lurking, they could be working at Burger King, spitting on your onion rings. I'll kill it. Beast. You should do that. If you have not done it, just go like, you don't even need to like search blind karaoke, just search like karaoke songs on YouTube, and you just have one person, like whoever's the person singing, just face away.
Wow. Yeah, I watched Justin Timberlake do it.
Oh, okay.
On TikTok.
Yeah, I guess that's where Ashley saw it, was on somewhere on TikTok. Logan said 420 is the same as your spec out skill in Rumble. His MMR in Rumble. You gonna let him talk like that?
I don't know what Logan's MMR is because he's refused to play with me for like 3 weeks now.
Oh, snap. Because he's trying to keep it secret.
I've been here waiting for you.
Oh.
He can't even hop into these games.
Oh, no way.
Oh no.
Yeah, Sinister. That was the friendship kiss. Look at that. See, we friendship kiss. We did it. I'm not even saying what I was
I was
going.
gonna say get on red there, creative, but I didn't realize you were on red the entire time.
So what? You didn't realize? I just switched.
You were on red the entire time.
No, I just switched. Literally right when we scored. Hi, Sinister. Ooh. Do it. Do it. You got 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 it. Yeah, good fakes. Good fakes. You love to see it.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you very much.
Unsavable.
Unsavable. So I've been waiting on the CMF backpack. You just gotta catch me when I'm on, man. I haven't been on a lot though. Hence me having to even cut a little bit on stream stuff. Have I heard of Carmen? Was that the other?
From San Diego.
Oh my gosh.
Where in the world is?
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Remember when they did that? It was like back to back with that and James Pond Jr. Not James, sorry, James Pond Jr. I say James Pond Jr. That's the Super Nintendo game. James Pond. I'm like, did they not get the licensing for? Is that what happened? Come here, pasta. Oh, do not come here. Go away. Nice boot. I keep him away. I keep him away. I got a tornado. There you go. Uno más. Uno más. Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
Oh man. Whee! Everybody's just flying.
Dang it! I was trying to aim it at that hole. I mean, looks like red team's probably gonna win because I'm on the red team. Oh dang it! Oh no, maybe that.
Oh
maybe
no,
pasta.
spiked.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Uh oh. I've spoken too soon.
No.
Yeah, I told you red team's gonna win.
No!
I told you we were gonna win. It was because of me. Look how many points I had. Even though I scored some of them on the blue team.
That means you gotta switch. That means you play again, right?
It wasn't me. All
After
right.
you're supposed to switch one goal.
All right. So who wants to see
Or
this?
2 goals for the red team to win.
I'm gonna show you guys. You wanna see where the game's at right now?
Yeah.
I'll show you guys how I'm making this video game. For those people who don't know, I'm in the middle of making my next album is gonna be a playable game. They did a cover on me. All right. So this is the software I'm using. It's so dope. I won this at PAX in like 2017 or 2018. I never used it. It's literally been in my Steam account since then. So here's my game. This is the software I'm using. Super dope. Kind of confusing to learn, but yeah, so like all the stages. Oh, you can't see me move myself. my camera. Yeah, that's not the thing I'm trying to move.
New sound, tell me what does it mean? It means they liking the stream, yeah.
There we go. I'm up here now. Woo! Yeah, so like all the stages are down here. What's up, Murder Cat? So I've been in the middle of like building all these stages and stuff. And like enemies and building the tiles and stuff. The second stage is like really resource intensive, so I have to figure out how to fix it. But where's I'm trying to find this thing, objects for the characters, extra characters. So there's like Bagoma, there's his animations, extra characters. Yeah, so here's Bagoma. Is he backed? Well, he's in one of the songs, so he gets to be a character in it. So I make these things, right? I'll get it plotted in there. Said you should listen to it after the game. I want to see your live reaction. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll listen to it afterwards. Okay, so animations, objects. Let me see. Character, me, playable characters. So like this is like all the doing like the command programming and stuff, and then a bunch of other random stuff too. You have like, where is this?
Bro, this is Vizio.
Yeah, I know it really is. That's why I'm like, it's kind of easy for me from that perspective. But then like different like runtime actions, and you have like all these other settings in here. Yeah, so I've been learning this software over the last 4 months, just learning how to do all this stuff, like the variables. But I'll show you the first stage. So here's gonna be the cool part. I'm gonna launch it and you can see. I just finally figured out how to do this part yesterday. And you turn your audio on for the stream.
I'm about to say we don't even have his audio.
There's no audio coming from the game? While I'm playing? Should be able to hear it. What? While it's playing, it's not doing anything? Nah, you're lying. That's a lie. I can see it coming through.
We don't hear nothing.
No, on the screen there's nothing. There's gotta be an audio.
Elliot says he hears the music. So I'm gonna start adding in like the enemies and stuff, but each of the stages is like.
Hey, Pasta, did you do what I did? Is your volume all the way down on your phone?
Oh no, I'm watching.
Yeah, my volume is all the way down. That's all right.
New tricks on an old cat. Now you like who's that? Cause I'm tight like a do-rag. So I'm building the rest of this stuff out. So this song will be out in hopefully like in a month and a half. The actual song. I'm gonna release all the individual singles by themselves. Oso is sending me his thing for the title screen track, which is dope. Yeah, I'm gonna like pop up text boxes and stuff to like tell the story. Ooh, it's gonna be so dope.
Oh, I forgot today was Mario Day.
Oh, it is. Still haters. Gotta think and be fast. Try hard with that force. Get that link to the past. Hey. Wait till you hear Substantial is like, so Substantial is this guy behind me. He's not gonna be with me the whole stage. I need to figure out how to like, when you pass a certain part, I'm gonna make it so that like he drops in or something, and then he starts playing, and then he goes away whenever you get to his verse, because his verse is about to come up right now.
Coach Grind.
But Caleb did the boss battle backer, so he's gonna be actually going on a lot. He's gonna be one of the bosses. So this is just one stage. Each track's gonna have its own stage that you play through. Just like Splatfest. Hey. Unstoppable, but clearly Mission Impossible. Spin him. Hey, dude, his bars are so freaking fire. So that's what I'm gonna do after this, is lay out some more of this stage. I'm trying to do like one stage at a time now that I have like I have a lot of the stuff kind of laid out pretty well. I'll show you the second stage here in a second. And you get a preview of the song too. So far, the only people who've heard it are the Kickstarter backers. Hey. I can't go up here. And we'll find that our lives will not stay the same. That's Ashley singing on the track too. Hey, what I'm about to do. You see me win, just watch and see. Hey. Marcus on the beat, yeah, I gotta slay that. But I'm on my coach grind, so you know I never lay flat. Hey, because when you're flying overseas and then you walk by all the people just laying flat in their seats, you're like, I'm on my coach grind. Never play flat. I'm always moving. So yeah, that's the first stage. Let's see if I can launch the second stage. I gotta set it as the start scene to test it. I don't know why this one's just like so resource heavy right now. But here's this one. So once I figure out, things, I'm able to like just reapply them to other stages. The hard part is like just just figuring out some of the stuff. Like even like the text thing took me like 5 hours yesterday to figure out how to do it properly. Because there's not like there is decent stuff, but there's not like, there isn't like a super abundance of really good info. There are a lot of people who've done like YouTube tutorials, but it's not the same. Yeah, here's a third stage. You guys are seeing all the preview. And then at the end of this stage is where I think this will be Caleb's thing. So there'll be like a boss fight here. And then this is the one that Bagoma's in. Where he's saying pretty cool hook on it. So his character will be in here. But I gotta fix some of the, like where these blocks are. And then there's fifth stage, and we'll have a boss fight on this one. And that's my buddy Neil, who's gonna do the music video. So I made him a character running around with like a video camera. He's pretty dope. Let's see. And then boss fight and end scene. So, and then credits. And if you back the Kickstarter, you'll end up in the credits thing. Should be cool. Gotta still build the menu scene. I think I'll have a character select screen, but that's it. And that's it. So be on the lookout for this album. The songs will start dropping soon, and then the album should be out like June or July, and hopefully I'll have a game ready by May. Should be done by May, hopefully.
We steady waiting.
You steady waiting. I'm about to hop into the level up voice and video thing. Spec Ops, if you wanna, because I know you backed, right? So if you wanna see the working session, I'm gonna work on the game a little bit more. Hop off this stream.
Sure.
All right. So everybody, we'll catch you later. We'll be back Tuesday. I think I definitely should be, unless they get a random meeting. But should be good Tuesday for some more games, either follower or subscriber games. Goose showing up at the very end. Either that
He's
or
been
open
sitting-
lobbies.
He's been in his Discord.
New sound, tell me
Oh, he's
what
been in
is
his
it
Discord.
me?
Okay.
Yeah,
It means they like in the stream. Yeah.
That's funny. Thanks for the like too. Peace, Elliot.